Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Brad Mower,
and
this is IFXtra.
So what's everyone been doing this week? We survived our heat wave. We got to 40 degrees in some parts of the country, which has never been known before. But yeah, we've come through it and it's gone a bit cooler now. So all is well. What do you think?
Hey, I mean, I was
Till it happens again.
well, yeah. I was all right. I was cheating. I was working, and so I was on someone else's aircon. So
okay.
it was great. I didn't even notice. It was really good timing. Yes.
What have you been up to then? What would you like to say?
Well, I mean, the big news is I've trimmed my beard a little.
That's big news, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's the thing, you know, I work in IT, and there's sort of like an expectation for beards and things. So sometimes, depending on who we're doing stuff with, like I can't trim my beard, but like I've just finished a gig on something, and so I've had a little beard trim. There you go. That's exciting news. But no,
Anything else? This app, is it out now?
It's with the testers.
Still with the testers.
Yeah. So I've been working on a thing that's then wrapped up, and then I've gone straight into working on another thing. Although we've sort of hit like a blocking thing with that, so I'm needing to wait for to hear back from someone else. So I've got a few days now where I'll probably just sort out the rest of this app stuff. I've had some useful feedback from the testers already. A couple of little bits that it didn't occur to me to put in, and I might just try and sneak in quickly. Things like we added liking comments and forum posts to the website. And then I haven't put it into this app update, but maybe I should just sneak that in. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, probably get that out. Probably build the iPad one in the next few days. Probably release the Android one to everyone. Just see if anyone wants to test iOS before we just roll that all out. But yeah, all good, looking good.
Cool.
And that is about it.
Okay.
Really.
Right, now we're going to see who won this week's awards. Picture of the week this week goes to Lobo Whoop for Shark coming at you thinking of Goose. He looks really happy to be thinking of Goose. I love all the lines of the sea where he's like zooming along really fast. I don't think you'd get away from that shark, would you? Well done, Lobo.
My favourite description this week was red, yellow and orange strings spill from a glass by Red Wine. Now this is one of those where it changes your perception of the drawing and you can't unsee. Originally, I would have said that was flames pouring out of a bin. But yeah, once Red Wine mentions string, it's all I can see. Yeah, it's just loads of bits of string or wool or something. Nice work, Red Wine.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Heraclium for Girl in the Jungle floating in the sun's light beam. I just like it, almost like underwater, but you can imagine them right in the jungle, swinging between all the lianas, are they called? She looks suitably dressed for the jungle. That's brilliant. Well done, Heraclium. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Now we're going to see what we were talking about last week in the forums. Okay, last week I said to you, what is your one piece of advice to everyone here? I said, don't sweat the small stuff, you know. If something is like really worrying you, just think, in 5 years' time, would it really matter? You know?
Yeah, I mean,
puts it in perspective a little bit.
I didn't.
Might not be worth worrying about.
I didn't post my thing that I say to most people.
What'd you say?
I mean, it's kind of along the same lines of things, which is I tend to not worry about whether something is possible until after I've done it, and then I look back and decide whether it was possible to do or not, because then it doesn't matter because I've already done it.
Or not, as the case may be.
Well, I don't know. That
is it never impossible?
Well, the things are rarely impossible. It's just if you think about it up front, you might be like, oh, I don't think I can do this. Whereas if you just do the thing before you worry if you can do it, then you look back and you're like, oh, okay, well, I didn't think I would have been able to do that, but yeah, awesome. So I try to just sort of always work from a position of, yeah, I can do this.
Yeah.
And only worry about the details after.
Cool. Well, Vice is not usually a fan of advice, but from personal experience, to everyone who's going through a rough patch, this too shall pass. It's true. It's like Winston Churchill said, if you're going through hell, keep going. Get through the other side. Yeah.
I think it's interesting that is like a little sort of life tip from Vice rather than advice. You know? Yeah.
I see.
Latin joke.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just thought that was funny.
I like it though. Thank you, Vice.
Yes, yeah. It's very true. Something to bear
Things
in
are
mind.
only temporary, you know. They
Yeah.
don't last forever.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll get through. Yeah.
Okay, also, Dakesh said, it sounds quite unusual, but my advice is wash your hair with rye flour.
What?
It's extremely effective and extremely cheap. I've been doing it for a year now. I'm very pleased with it. I don't need any conditioner or other products despite having waist-long hair.
Wow.
Oh, wow, somebody's got longer hair than me. The hair comes out beautifully, silky, soft, springy, and voluminous.
Voluminous.
Just like in any hair product commercial. Also stays clean for at least a day longer. One packet of flour, like a kilogram, lasts for several months. It has to be rye flour. Wheat would be too sticky because it has more gluten than rye.
Okay.
One word of caution though, the first few seconds when rinsing it off, the shower floor can be very slippery. It's best not to move around too much during that time.
All over. No.
I've
So will you put it instead of shampoo or with your shampoo? I don't understand. Instead of the shampoo.
I've trimmed a bit out of that because there is a detailed explanation of exactly what to do and proportions and things.
Tell me.
If you want to find out, if you check it out,
from
it's in the forums. It's in general discussion. The thread was called Advisors.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've trimmed a lot out of that. Dakesh goes through the whole details for it.
Oh, good.
I mean, maybe we should buy some and just try it for a laugh.
I will, definitely.
YOLO.
You need it with your long hair.
Well, this is true. My hair's like down to like here now. Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to go and see what we're talking about next week in the forums.
Where would you like to time travel to, forwards or back in time? I wouldn't mind travelling back to Elizabethan times to go and see one of Shakespeare's plays when they first came out. But that is quite a dangerous time, though, so maybe I'll go back to Jane Austen's Bath. Much more genteel.
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Cool, and don't forget, tomorrow night is Zeitgeist Night. We're back with the quiz, and it's 5 rounds, 5 different topics.
Yep, if you haven't seen this before, every Sunday night at 7 p.m. UK time, over on twitch.tv/interference, run Zeitgeist, the Interference Quiz of the Week. It's a live interactive quiz stream where you play along against the rest of the audience competing for points and places on the leaderboard. Now, I say every week. We did actually have to have last week off because of a thing, but that's all done.
Mid-season break.
Yeah, mid-season break.
We're episode 7.
Yeah, episode 7 of season 13. Everything's back to normal, so we will be here tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow night UK, 7 p.m. UK, with the next episode. So we've got no scores for last week to report, but who are the featured artists for tomorrow?
Well, if you show me, I'll tell you.
I tell you what, yes, normally I scroll that down, don't I? Sorry.
Okay, tomorrow we are featuring Cookie Crumble, Exidra, Zrome, 9%, and Hart Wilson. Some oldies and some new ones there. Cool.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because we have got some newbies there. I mean, like, Hart Wilson's been around for years, though. Wow.
Always nice to see them around, yeah.
Cool, okay. So yeah, each round's based on one of the week's drawings from Interference. Yeah. So we've got 5 rounds, one inspired by a drawing by each of those players. We won't get to know what the drawings are until we are live. Bunnery writes all of this. I don't know anything. I'll just show up and see what happens. So we'll see the drawings and have a guess as to what rounds they might inspire. If you'd like to join us for that, that'll be tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK. Twitch.tv/interference.
Cool. So on Thursdays we have Zeitgeist 20, and last week we had 20 questions on computer games.
Ah, yes.
Very popular, wasn't it?
Yes.
But hard.
Because we had quite a few people say, oh, yeah, I think I can do this. I mean, obviously, it's the nature of the community.
There's so many.
We've all come together through playing a game.
Exactly. On a computer.
So, yeah.
But there's so many out there, isn't there, really? So, you know.
And, I mean, I did okay on this. I didn't get all of them, I don't think.
You didn't?
No, well, in fact, no one got all of them.
No. The winner was Goose with 151, and Darth was second with 143, and then Callum was third with 136. So yeah, I think Goose must have got at least 5 wrong then.
Yeah. I mean, some of them were quite tricky, and it was quite a variety as well.
Yes,
like there were questions about stuff I know about, like I don't know, BioShock, but then there were things I've never played, like
Kingdom Hearts,
Metal Gear Solid, and stuff like that.
League of Legends.
Yeah. Don't know anything about that.
Nobody knows everything, do they? Yeah. But it's fun though, wasn't it?
Yeah. And the thing is, of course, if it's stuff you don't know, it's just an opportunity to learn stuff.
There was a section of like songs that are in games. You had to say which game they were.
Yeah, that was cool.
quite good.
That was cool.
Yeah.
And for anyone who has yet to watch the VOD, there is a section on was it voice actors? Or
So,
did
yeah,
I imagine that?
famous people who did lent their voices to video
I
games.
know you're all thinking Nolan North, but
No. He's in all of them. There's
yeah.
no point having him in.
I once
Slightly
was
more tricky.
I was once at a Q&A with Nolan North
All right.
at EGX once,
Yeah.
and everyone was asking questions, and I asked, obviously you're in every game ever, but is there any of the handful of games you weren't in that you really would have liked to be in? And he said it was a really interesting question.
What was the answer?
I don't know. This was 10 years ago. I've forgotten now.
Has he been in Assassin's Creed?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Never mind.
he's effectively one of the main characters.
Okay.
Anyway, I digress.
Whoa. Anyway, next week we've got another Zeitgeist coming up on Thursday, and it's all about subcultures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Subcultures.
Oh, yeah. So many of them.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to be quite interesting because it sounds very specific, but
there's
by
so
its
many.
nature.
Yeah, so many. Hippies, punks, goths, all kinds of stuff.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if you'd like to join us for that, that'll be Thursday at 7 p.m. UK over on twitch.tv/interference.
There you go. Okay, that's it for now. So just go to set.
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play on the web at playinterference.com, or you can just search for Interference in the App Store on your phone, tablet, or desktop. You can also get social with us. We're on Twitter at PlayIFX, on Facebook at PlayInterference, and patreon.com/interference. If you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building this app, running the quiz, coming up with all kinds of new, cool, interactive stuff that we want to do with you. Want to make more interactive shows and stuff. We really appreciate your support, and you get supporter status in Interference, so you get access to cool things like replays, the fancy challenge system, all that kind of stuff, the new game modes like Art Start and Recall. Also, if you're a quiz player, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava.
Ooh, she's cool. Okay, that's it for now. We'll see you again next Saturday.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.